Survivors of a prisoner of war camp in Germany have returned to the place liberated by British soldiers back in April 1945. The camps, which incarcerated thousands of international soldiers, are now part of Fallingbostel Station, home to British soldiers from 7th Armoured Brigade. Annie Hairsign went to meet some of the old soldiers and the new ones as they both reflected on the past.
A service of remembrance for the prisoners of war was held at the memorial constructed by 2 CS Battalion REME back in 2005. It's become a focal point for those who remember life behind the wire. Today's REME soldiers have been making the most of the POWs visit as a lesson in living history.
Because of the conflicts that we're involved in at the moment, it's important that our soldiers know that the reason why we're here, what happened and what not to do in the future.
When they tell a story, it's not so real life until you get into the museum and then they say, well, that was my dog tag, and it's just a piece of string with a bit of wood at the bottom of it with a number, and then a piece of bread in a concealed box so it's not deteriorated and that sort of stuff, and that was their daily ration, and you actually got to see it for real life. It was really, really interesting.
Wartime radio operator Percy Lewis spent 7 months in Stalag 11B. He returns to this part of Germany to pay his respects to those who died and share his memories of camp life and the day he was liberated.
We were all in our bunks in the billet, and the bloke came in, he said, there's a Sherman at the gate. Oh, sod off, you know, there's a Sherman tank at the gate. Of course, we all rushed to the fence. Sure enough, there's a Sherman tank at the gate. And it was a recce corps, and a little small black chap got out, and he was as wide as it with a Sten gun under his arm. And we all rushed to the fence looking, and 2 Germans run down the road and into the wood. We shouted, watch out, watch out. He's in the wood. He said, you get shot everywhere, get out of it, you know. He went in the woods. Next minute, 2 Germans come out with their hands up there. And of course, having said that, we rushed to the fence to get out. Now, when we got out, there's an army photographer there. And he's just a minute, lads, just a minute, lads. And we stood back in, and I got my hand through there going like that. And my picture's on the front of a book.
No one knows how long Percy, Les, George and Charlie can continue to make their trip back in time to their wartime days in Germany. But Fallingbostel's present-day soldiers are doing their best to make their final trips one to remember. Annie Hairsign, Forces News, Fallingbostel.